Hi, today on episode 361 of your favorite daily podcast, A Couple of Things, a podcast about things. I talk with my friend Chidinma, who is probably the most self-aware and most disciplined person I know in this life, about self-awareness, knowing yourself, both physiologically and mentally, and the benefits and potential downsides of doing that. I'm sure you enjoyed the episode. Happy listening. Hi, welcome to today's episode of A Couple of Things. I have a guest, a very, very special guest, my friend Chidinma. Say hi.
You need that round of applause.
Say hi.
Hi.
We're recording this live together in person.
Yay.
Yay. And this is the last guest episode for the year. Yay.
Yay.
Okay. How are you, Chidinma?
I am fine. Really tired. And do you want to explain why we're laughing?
No.
I'm really excited that the year is coming to an end, and I don't know, 2025 is looking very promising. So that's all.
That's great. So, how about you introduce yourself to the listeners?
My name is Chichi Chilolo, African Chiquito number one.
I did not see that coming.
That's a very old song, right?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Chidinma. If you're that close to me, you can call me Chidi Baby, but I'm Chidinma.
Nobody calls you Chidi Baby.
I call myself Chidi Baby.
Okay. Is that your whole introduction?
I don't know, isn't it hard to describe yourself?
Yes, but still do it anyways.
My name is Chidinma and I am a girl.
I knew you were going to say that.
I'm so predictable. Okay, I am a software engineer and I don't know, that's all.
Okay. How do we know each other?
Many years ago, CC Hub, I think you were one of the organizers of you were leading something usable, yes. And I mean, I had seen you multiple times, doing stuff in the front. But that day, I think you came to sit. I think I've said the story multiple times.
No, only to me. So now tell it to the other
Not just to you. I've also said it to other people too.
Oh yeah, tell it to the internet.
Yeah. I mean, she came to sit close to me. I mean, we've said hi, hello before, but you came to sit close to me that day, and then you put your head on my shoulder, and I was like, oh, this girl is bold, and we're going to be friends. And that's it.
I don't remember this head on shoulder thing, but you keep saying it, so...
Do you actually go around putting your head on other people's shoulders?
No.
I'm actually very jealous. Oh my God.
Please! Don't mind that man. Ignore him. But no. But I don't remember this.
I actually felt very special because it's not... I mean, it required a lot of courage for you to do that because we're not really close, and we're not even close at all. Yeah, and you just
say hello, hi.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, first of all, I was like, is she really tired that any shoulder would do? And since then, I was just, anytime I see you, I'm like, I actually would say hello, hi, how are you? And then that was literally it.
Yeah. Okay. So the last opening question, what was on your mind today?
To be honest, this banana bread that you gave me. I want to go home and actually have some Greek yogurt, 0% fat, 300 grams, that's about 30 grams of protein, and have a little bit of the banana bread. Yeah.
That's what was on your mind. Okay, so before the banana bread, what was on your mind?
Coming here to see you.
Oh my God. Chidinma, you have to say something that we can use as a conversation for the podcast.
To be honest. Okay, yes, I actually had something on my mind. I was actually Googling a few things before I came here in the metro. So I was thinking about, I've been taking On One salsa, it's called On One. And I've been thinking about switching from On One to Cuban salsa. And On One is very linear. You have to follow the rules, and you're going straight this way from your leader. But with Cuban salsa, I did a beginner's boot camp, I think last weekend, and it involves a lot of musicality. You have to feel the music. You're dancing. You're like shaking your shoulders, your legs, your hands, your head. Everything is moving, and it feels very similar to like Afro beats. Not like similar, but like the way you do you
Just
dance.
moving the
Yeah,
music.
exactly. So I'm thinking of switching. However, I'm waiting for my teacher to get back because I do like a private class and also like a group class. So I'm waiting for him to come back from his vacation so that we can have a conversation about it, because like that one class, I think it was 2 hours. And I was like, I came home and I actually like made a video of myself dancing. And I was like, this is what I should be doing. Like, this is so exciting. Like, well, and I also watched, but I'm not sure about the community, because after you do the classes and like private classes or whatever, you still have to do socials where you practice with other people who are more advanced, people from different walks of life. I don't know about the Cuban salsa community in the Netherlands. I don't know yet, so I still need to investigate. But yeah, I'm very excited to, I don't know, find out more and see if I can do it. But I know I cannot do both of them at the same time. I don't have that time.
Okay, why did you start doing salsa?
Because I want to and I can afford it.
I mean, I love that. That was a good enough reason to do anything, to be honest. Well, not anything, but most things. But actually, I've been trying to get you on the podcast for almost the whole year since I started doing guest episodes to talk about like intentionality in measuring and tracking yourself, and those kinds of things, because you're one of the people I know that does this really well. So how did you even start doing that?
I did like guest questions. I did like questions from the fans.
No, this is just questions that I have for you.
Okay. Because I wonder if my fans have reached out to you. Sorry, what was your question again?
Oh my god. So, starting afresh. You're one of the people that I know that is very self-aware, and not just emotionally self-aware, like aware about your body, like physically self-aware, if there's such a thing. And I want to know like why you started doing this, because you track everything. So why did you start doing it? What has been the benefits for you, and why would you advise other people to do it?
Very interesting. No, I said very interesting because like you asked so many questions.
Don't worry, I'll remind you.
Okay.
But the first one is, why did you start tracking yourself, basically?
Okay. I started tracking stuff because I realized that I had different experiences. I reacted to things differently, and I wanted to be able to manage or just be a better version of myself. And how else am I supposed to do that than, okay, how many times did I lift this amount of weight? How many times did I do this today? How many times, and I actually enjoy doing it. It's not like it's a chore. I don't know. I wanted to just be a better version of myself. I wanted to know myself better. I wanted to, I don't know, work more productively. I wanted to be a better friend, a better sister, a better daughter. And how can you be better if you do not know where you are right now? Yeah.
That makes sense. And what did you start with when you were tracking yourself?
I think I started with, that's actually a good one, because it's been such a long time. I think I started with my water, because I remember going to pee, TMI, and it was not as, clear colored as they were advising back then. And I was like, okay, I need to see how much water I drink. And then I was drinking too much water, and I was waking up like 3 or 4 times to pee. And I was like, this is way too much, right? So, and when you start, you just keep, it was quite interesting for me. So I just kept adjusting until I found something that was really nice for me. Yeah.
So like you started with not drinking water, and then you were like drinking a lot of water. So you're like, maybe I should track to see what's the ideal amount of water I should drink in a day.
Yeah. So what I currently do is, like, after a certain time, what I have found that works for me is after a certain time, like maybe around like 3 p.m., I do not like gulp water as much. I'm just like sipping so that I do not have to wake up to pee. So I like sleep throughout the night. But it came from actually trying to understand myself. And it's not like it's not like I feel like something is wrong with me that I have to fix. It's just, where am I right now? And the thing is, it changes. Like the other day, I think I woke up to pee and I was I was really surprised. But it's not because something is wrong with me and I have to fix it. It's just, oh, that happened. That's okay. Right. I started to also track my sleep. And I mean, I enjoy sleeping, so tracking my sleep is one of the one of the exciting things that I actually do. I have spent as much money as possible to understand, like, get like wristwatches, or like, I remember there was a time where I had to do like a sleep test to know if I like stopped breathing in the night because I was getting headaches in the day. Like, all of these things just make me feel like I love myself, because it's like trying to get to know somebody else, like you and your partner. You're trying to get to know him. I'm seeing my body that way. Like, I have to be my own best friend. I have to, I don't know if it makes sense. People think I'm weird, but
No, I think it makes sense. And I really like it, because I find it, like, honestly, I find it very, very interesting. And I always say that I'll do it, but then, like, I try to do my habits tracking this year, and like March, I just give up. I was like, I don't have time for this.
it depends on what kind of habit you're trying to track. If you're trying to track like big things, like I don't know if you've seen my like office space recently. I have like a list of habits, but they're actually small habits, like drink 2 liters or 3 liters of water in a day, and I just cross X. They're very small things. So the smallest thing you can do to achieve whatever you want to achieve. So sleep before 9:30, it's there. Brush my teeth before bed, because sometimes I'm like, I'm really tired. So there are things that I actually track, like, okay, I'm not supposed to touch my phone. I'm not supposed to go to social media before 11:30 in the morning, because I know it affects my day, and I'm very productive in the mornings. So like, these little things kind of just make me feel better, or make me contribute better to the day. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
So
I love that.
big things, track like.
So what's a big thing?
A big thing is like, I want to, I don't know, workouts Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or something like that. How about you want to either work out, or I don't know, go to a boxing class, or go for a walk or something. Like, be flexible, right? So, or like, and my walking is not, I walk like very long distances, but like, what I'm
Rivaling the Israelites.
like intercity walks. But the thing is, like, I do not track those. I track, like, I have to do 8,000 steps a day. I mean, I do way more than that. Today, I think I already have like 15K steps. But like, the whole point is 8,000 steps every day. Either 8,000, or I actually work out, because some days I just go to the gym and I do not do anything else. But the thing is, you have to track very small things, like small things that would, when you add them all together, they become like really big things.
Okay, that's a good way to think about it.
I like it when you talk and then you close your eye. It's very cute. So
okay.
That's so cute.
Okay. Chidinma, please. Thank you. Now you made me lose my train of thought. I was going to say, yeah. So what?
I'm cute too.
Okay, no, but you are very cute too.
Sorry.
Okay. You made me lose my train of thought again. Oh my god. Okay, I remember what I was going to say. What have you found to be the benefit of this level of self-awareness and tracking yourself?
Apart from feeling like I am being the best version of myself. I mean, at some point, I think I remember telling you about how I have stopped doing anything self-improvement, because it felt like I see the pattern with people who are very like self-aware, and I said aware in quotes for people who are listening. Because it feels like they want to just, they keep themselves on the operating table, and they're just like, why am I like this? Why? But yeah, and it's I think it's a symptom of like internalized shame. Like, you really just want to keep fixing yourself. And I had to just stop at some point. But the thing is, I actually do enjoy doing it. It's not because, apart from the fact that I want to be a better version of myself, I also want to know myself, right? I'm not trying to like fix anything. What is making me act this way? What other patterns do I have in the past to explain this behavior? Like, also, I remember like having very bad cramps. This was one of the other things I had to track. I was having very, very bad cramps where I have to like stay at home for 2 days. And it's really hard because you're working with guys and you cannot really explain every single month, like, I have to take 2 days off,
Okay.
right? I'll take 2 days off, and you have like meal managers. So it means that when I start to feel a certain way, I need to know when I'm PMSing. I need to know when I am ovulating. I need to know when I can I can do as much work as possible so that I don't feel guilty when I have to like take some time off from work. And when I take those days off, sometimes I'm not even taking the day off. I'm just like doing like minor things.
Yes, yeah.
I'm just doing very less. And I know I have contributed so much already. So nobody can say, oh, Chidinma, you're not showing up, you're not doing this. Like, I do the work. Like, I actually do the work, so you cannot say anything else. What was your question again? Look at me just here.
The benefits.
I've mentioned so many benefits. Like, they pick one out of all the things I've said.
You're the one that asked me what I asked again now, and I was reminding you.
Pick one. I've mentioned so many. Yeah, it's just nice.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I feel like it's really great to be able to figure out your body, like, and not just your body, but like also when you feel a certain way, what are the things that trigger that, and how can you manage that? Because I guess like when you know why things are happening, you can manage it better.
Yeah, you can manage it better, and you can also maybe try to prevent it next time. Like, for instance, I know I mean, I laugh a lot and I play a lot, but I'm actually someone who likes to be by herself. So when I attend, there was a time where I attended like a party one day, and so there was a day I think I went to a party, and then the next day I had to like go to a friend's get together or something, and the day after that day was a Monday, so I was really exhausted. Like, after expending all of this social energy, like, there was nothing left. It meant that I did not recharge and I did not relax. So, and I know myself, I know I'm going to be a grumpy person if I don't sleep or if I don't like relax or recharge, right? So what was the question?
The question was like, I was talking about how it's good to like having this level of awareness of yourself helps you manage situations better, and then you said and also prevent certain things from happening. And so you're giving the example of this recharging.
Yes, that's true, and I also know like what can trigger me. I think that's also like one of the benefits of being like self-aware. It doesn't mean that like I'm triggered and I'm not doing something about it. Like, I'm obviously working on myself in that way, but like at the moment it's going to trigger me.
Yeah.
Right. So like there's some movies that I do not watch at the moment because it's going to really affect me. I'm going to keep thinking, and I'm kind of like an intense person. So it means that I'm going to keep thinking about it. I'm actually going to dream about it. So why do I want to go through that process? Yeah. At this, like, there are other things that is happening to me right now. Why do I have to keep like thinking about it and bothering about it and spending, like, imagine trying to journal and that's the first thing on your mind, right? So I have to avoid stuff like that, and it's not trying to coddle myself because I don't think I think I'm not that kind of person who is just like,
I think it's fine to even cuddle yourself, please. The world is hard.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fine to be kind to yourself, but I also think like we are being very, I don't know, we have taken self-kindness way too far, because I see that nobody's even trying to push themselves. It's like, oh, I did the bare minimum today, so thank goodness.
I get what you mean, but I think in this instance, for like the example you're giving, like, I mean, like, I don't watch horror movies. Like, I will never, because again, that's all I'll be thinking about. My brain will be fixated on it. I will be seeing things everywhere around me that are not there. So I just don't watch horror movies, and that's fine. I don't need to self-improve. I don't need to improve myself to the point where I watch horror movies.
Yeah, I mean, horror movies, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but there are some conversations that I would prefer not to have. Yeah. And I need to work on those things, because it doesn't have to do with that conversation. It has to do with something deeper. Yeah. Right? So, I mean, that's in that context, I mean, I need to work on it. Yeah. Now, sometimes it's okay to say, I think I've told you this before, I'm not working on this right now. I have like 5 things that are more important, and if you put this one on the list, it's going to take the next 3 years, and it's okay. Like, this is me, right? So yeah, that's it.
All right, cool. The year is ending, obviously. So what has been the most exciting thing that happened for you this year, or the thing they're happiest about?
I mean, there's so many things.
You can share all of them if you please.
Some things are not safe for.
Chidinma, please.
Some things are not just
Answer my
general
question.
public.
Just answer the one that is meant for the general public.
Okay. General public, open your ears. Let's start from. Yeah, like I actually surpassed my strength goals.
Yay.
Yeah, like, I mean, I go to the gym and I just, like, obviously I do progressive overload. I measure, I track stuff. I have a book that I write every single workout I've done since the beginning of time, and I keep improving. And I keep improving on it. But like the amount of strength that I have, I would never, like, when I started, I would never say, oh, I want to lift 44 times 288 kg in Bulgarian split squats. Like, why? Like,
I'm also why?
like, exactly, like, why? But I can do it, and it's just because I kept adding like 2 kg every single time, and I kept, when I'm tired or when I cannot do it, I put it down and take something lower. But like, I'm actually really, really strong, and I'm so amazed.
Yeah,
and I'm not even humble.
I mean, you're not humble at all, because that's how the other day you were something with your biceps and your triceps. Like, see my biceps, see my triceps, touch my tricep. Like, please.
When I started working out, I was seeing all those gym guys. I was like, this is the only thing in their head. But it's very intoxicating, because when you see, the thing is, you see the gains first before other people. I remember when I started working out, I remember telling everyone, do you see the gains? Nobody was seeing anything. I think some people were just nodding their heads, like, just so I can leave them alone. I see it, you are doing great. But you see it first, you feel it first, you see it, and then other people start to say, oh, I see it. Well, it takes a while for other people to see it, right? So it's I get it, and I get why those guys back then were like, oh, my protein, look at me. Like, Nana gave me protein drink, and I was so happy.
The way this baby was smiling, as if somebody gave her gold bar.
I was so happy. Like, I'm one of those guys now, right? And back to your question. I am happy about my strength goals. I mean, I did not have any specific. The only specific goal I had was to do one pull-up. My dear people of God, I've not done one.
See, this pull-up thing seems to be eluding me as well. I don't know what to do again.
We move. The best part is that since you did not achieve it, you move it, you roll it over to the next year.
It roll over. But to be fair though, I am able to now do a scapular pull-up.
No, I can do that too. I can do unassisted pull-ups, but I cannot do assist. Oh, I can do assisted.
I was like, what are you saying?
God, I beg. Sorry to all my listeners out there.
Chidinma, please. No, but I got, like, the last time I went to the gym, which was a while ago, to be honest, because things have just been happening. But I did like 3 sets of 7 scapular pull-ups. I was so proud of myself.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah.
Because this time last year, I don't feel do anything.
And that's the whole. You should be really, really proud of yourself. I am proud of you. Yeah, because I'm always proud of you. Okay, I'm proud of my strength gains. I'm proud of I don't know. I'm proud of the kind of relationships that I have. I'm not the kind of person to like go the extra mile to keep relationships.
Now you are the kind of person.
Yeah, I actually care. I give a shit.
You were not the kind of person, but now you are.
Yes, and I'm proud of that because that's actually an achievement. I'm also really proud of my relationship with my family. I'm not going to talk about that here. Gossips.
Unprovoked, you started talking about it. Then you say you're not talking about it.
I'm proud of my work. Early this year, I got like feedback that I am not visible, and that has to do with me wanting to be by myself and not like joining them for lunch and blah 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 blah. However, my last feedback, which was last month, was like I'm owning stuff. I'm very visible. My sphere of influence is outside of my team and outside of the track. So I'm really proud of that.
Yay.
Work has given me the most amount of validation because I spend a lot of time, not just on work, but also things that relates to work in one way or the other. Yeah. What else? Oh, I started dancing salsa this year, and I'm really proud of like how far I have gotten. Again, I'm very intense. When I start something, I'm always like, yeah, I need to do it. I'm so excited. I cannot sit still. I cannot sleep. I want to do everything, and I need to learn to like calm down.
No. You don't need to calm down. Like, it's great to have interest and be intense about your interests. It just means you care, which is great.
But the problem is, like, this is the curse of the generalist because, like, I because I have so many other interests. Well, not so many other, but I have other interests. I love to go to the gym. I love my work, and sometimes it's not work to me. Like it's just me, like just me doing like me. I love learning. I love learning a lot. I'm a very curious person. I like to dance. I like to paint. I like to crochet. I don't post these things because I don't want to be better at them. The only things I post are things that like I want to keep improving at. But yeah, like you cannot be intense and at all of this other everything at the same time. And that's why I'm always like I'm filled with so much energy. I'm like, I need to dance 3 days a week. I need to work out 5 days a week. Well, not 5 days. Seriously, I need to sleep. 4 days, 4 days a week. I need to give my all at work. I need to also be a good friend. I need to, well, thankfully I have a list where I write down stuff I have to do, so that helps me manage. But the thing is, you cannot be intense at every just like
I mean, not you won't be intense at everything at the same time. Like sometimes the thing will ebb and flow and you focus on something else.
yeah. I mean, there's this good analogy about like cooking where you have 4 stoves and you have to do like Nigerian style cooking for the entire village. So like there's some things that needs to boil, there's some things that need to
Simmer,
yeah, exactly.
cool down.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, I'm proud of the fact that I went to Brazil this year. I'm not really the kind of person that travels just for the sake of traveling, and I went all the way to South America. So that was nice. What else have I achieved this year? Oh yeah, I passed my Dutch exams.
Yay! Spreken we Nederland?
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. My speaking is still horrible, but my writing is very good. My listening is it can be better, because if people talk really fast, I'm always like,
What are you?
repeat.
Langzame Ausschrift.
Yeah, I always like speak slowly or speak English. What else am I proud of? I'm really proud of a lot this year. I think this year I really grew. This year I think I started off this year not liking my body. I used to have, I mean, it still comes out sometimes, body dysmorphia. But I really like my body now. I mean, I remember back then I would try not to look at the mirror because I did not like what I saw. And it's not like as if I've never compared myself with somebody else. It's just an idea of what I think. Do you understand? And one thing about going to the gym is you can fix it. So I kept asking myself, why am I not fixing it? Why is it not changing? And that's where I just stopped self-improvement. Stop. Like just no more self-improvement because I need to actually appreciate I have an amazing body. Like it has taken me
You do.
I know, thank you, babe. It has taken me through a lot. Like I have been through a lot and my body is still here. Like it's in one piece, right?
It's doing a great job.
It's doing a very good job, like an amazing job. And I just kept saying I can actually stop going to the gym, to my bodybuilding gym. I just went to a regular gym. And there, all the old men, because I used to go very early in the morning. So all the old men were like, oh, you have a nice body. I'm like, wow, this validation is nice.
Chidinma, please.
It's creepy, but thank you, sir. And he was like, where are you from? I'm like, I'm Nigerian. He was like, wow, you guys have good genes. I'm like, thank you so much. And it was like, maybe it's all the I think he knows like some Ghanaians. So it was like all the swallow that you eat or something. I'm like, I don't eat that, but like thank you very much. And he wasn't just the only one. So it just made me feel like I've gone back to the sometimes I go back to the bodybuilding gym, but the thing is I had to learn to appreciate myself, my body, where I am, and yeah, exactly, like where I am. And yeah, I'm not perfect, but I am good enough. I am actually amazing the way I am.
I love that, and I think that's a nice place to end the.
What? No, I've not finished talking about everything in my life.
Okay.
What else? What else? Next, my plans for next year. You didn't ask me.
No, but I liked where you stopped. It was very nice. But okay, we can continue.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to most next year?
You go first.
No.
Has anybody ever asked you what you're looking forward to next year? Have you spoken about it in the podcast?
No, I plan to do that later.
Then I can go. Actually, so my year does not start just like you. My year starts in October because that's my birthday.
birthday month, girls.
But yours is like late. Mine is early. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out there.
All right.
You see my ASMR voice.
Chidinma, please just answer the question of what you're looking forward to.
Okay. I'm looking forward to a couple of things.
You're in the right place.
Drum roll. Next year I see that I'm getting a lot of my validation from work, so like the whole point of having so many other interests is to be well-rounded. So I would like to share this validation in other places because I'm doing amazing things outside of work. I would like to improve my relationships. Yeah, I'd like to improve my relationships. I would like to, I don't know why I asked you to ask me.
So can we wrap it up here now?
But I did not say anything profound, so you need to ask me something so I can say something profound.
I have nothing to ask you because you're the one I wanted to continue, so you live with the consequences of your action.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for being here, and thank you guys for listening. Bye.
Bye. You didn't ask them. You didn't.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of A Couple of Things. If there was anything you found interesting or insightful, or you enjoyed the episode, please do share to someone or multiple people. Like, leave a comment, and definitely do subscribe and all the nice things. Bye.